She is a senior at Central High School. She's a swimmer. Guess what? She's a great athlete. She's also really good at school. Emma Watkins.
Hi.
Welcome aboard. You are our Scholar Athlete of the Week.
Thank you so much for having me here.
Well, it's nice to have you come up and talk to us in person. It's always a lot of fun. And let's talk about your accomplishments, which means I'm going to have to put on my glasses because it's the longest thing. 4-year varsity swimmer. Mm-hmm. And that's just getting us started here. So let's go. You ready?
Yes, I totally am.
Outstanding team leader, 3-time school record holder in the 200 freestyle, the 500 freestyle, and 400 freestyle relay. Mm-hmm. That right there would be, that would be a lot, but we're not finished. You were the pool record holder in the 200 medley relay.
Yes.
Whose pool did you swim in?
Central's.
Oh, okay. This wasn't in somebody's backyard pool. You set that record?
Oh, I hope not.
I bet you could be the pool record holder in any pool in town, probably.
Well, thank you.
8-time first team all-district, 2-time district champion. In 2022, the 200 freestyle, 2023 400 freestyle relay district champion, first team all-region, 3-time second team all-region, 3-time all-region honorary mention, member of the 2 district championship teams in 2022 and 23. We're about a fourth of the way through. Academic all-state. Only juniors and seniors qualify for that, so you're a senior. As a junior, you also were academic all-state. For All-American, it's only seniors for academic All-American,
yes,
right? Of which you are one. Coach says you're a great representation of Central swimming and what hard work and determination can do. You work really hard and harder every year, and you are dropping time in all of your events. You're continuing to get better. Mm-hmm. Okay, because I looked at all this and I thought,
I'm trying, yeah.
You really need to get your act together and put forth some effort.
Oh, yeah.
So how did you get into swimming?
Well, my brother was on the swim team first. He had it claimed, but I wanted to try it out because before swimming, I was a competitive dancer. And so it went from one completely different sport to another. It just sort of clicked when I
A competitive
joined.
Dancer. What
Yes.
style of dance were you doing? Like
Everything.
jazz?
Ballet, point, jazz, hip-hop.
You can do the hip-hop?
Yes, I try.
Today would have been a perfect day for me to bring my trophy I won in 8th grade for the breakdancing competition in Dublin, Texas.
I bet you could
I did
still
that
win.
well.
Yeah.
I might just start windmilling here in a second. Okay. Can you do any like breakdancing stuff like backspin?
I can do a backspin, the worm when I want to, but
Always a favorite.
yeah, but sort of everything's sort of gone away from swimming.
Be careful if you ever
Yes,
try it,
thank
because
you.
I busted my head open one time spinning
Oh my
around and hit
gosh.
a chair. So be careful if you ever take it up again. So what
Okay.
made you decide to go from swimming, or from dance to swimming?
I just wanted to try it out. I actually hurt my knee. I almost fractured my knee when we were on a jump, so I was like, maybe it's like therapy. And so I just joined the swim team, and it just stuck ever since.
So is dance like your for fun thing now?
Sort of.
Like a hobby?
I like to watch it. I don't like to dance.
Okay, here's $1 million question for you. Do you like to swim?
That is a tough question. I really enjoy swimming. I enjoy the people. I enjoy the sport. All this hard work and dedication. It sort of burns you out pretty fast. I got burnt out sophomore, junior year, but I came back for senior year, and I'm just ready to finish it off.
Okay, so with the burnout, did you just feel like can't deal with it right now?
It was definitely a mental battle the whole way through, and that's why I want to go into mental health for athletes or anyone, all of the above.
That was a good seg.
Yes, thank you.
Because I was going to ask you about that. You said you want to study psychology, kinesiology in college?
Yes.
And what college would that be?
Angelo State University.
All right. You're going to stick around.
I am for 4 more years.
All right. Well, I know it's going to be a good time for you. You might set some school records there. You're going to win some things more than likely.
Oh, maybe. I'm hoping so, but,
As far as the school part, being the scholar athlete,
yes.
academic All-American, all that kind of stuff,
Yes.
that's tough to do. Do you study a lot, or do you just have a knack for it? Or
I definitely do not have a knack for it. I'm on the lazier side of studying, but I do try and study every night and put in effort in everything I do. But I've always had to study really hard to just meet the basics. So.
Do you study at the same time, like a schedule every day that you follow?
Oh, yes, I do.
Oh.
Yeah. I just sort of, I shower, I get home, I procrastinate, and then I start studying.
Yeah.
That's my routine.
See, I used to procrastinate, and then it'd be the next morning, and I still didn't study at all. So. It takes a lot of discipline to do a sport and be a record holder, district champ, winner, that kind of stuff. It's hard to do that and balance school. Mm-hmm. So do you think the routine helps you, staying in a routine?
Absolutely. I like to say I'm organized and sort of neat, so a routine definitely helps me a lot.
It's good to be neat. I'm not that neat, but if you can control that, then you can tackle the world, right?
Yes.
If you can keep your own space clean.
That's what I like to think.
So what's the first thing you did swimming when you decided you were going to give it a go?
Oh, well, I was in 7th grade, so I didn't know anything about swimming. I just sprinter, and I did butterfly for a little bit, and yeah, we don't talk about that.
So y'all don't have the dog paddle. That would be
No,
the race
I
could
wish.
probably do
I
pretty
wish we
good.
did.
That would be fun.
I know.
You
I
should
would
have
like
like
that.
the media dog paddle race. That would be neat. I'll enter in that. So where all have you gone competing in swimming? Any far off places?
Not really. We usually stay in Dallas, Houston area, but I think the furthest I didn't go, but my swim team went to New Mexico for hops.
You get to see scenic Odessa probably.
Oh, yeah, it's great. I love to be there.
So you have practice today, right?
Yes, I do.
How do y'all practice? Do y'all like line up and swim laps first, or go back and forth, or?
Well, I'm the line leader for my group, and so we all get in the lane. There's 6 lanes, and we just go back and forth, and we sort of do whatever coach tells us, and we complain, and then we do the set.
What about away from the pool? What do you have to do to prepare as far as workouts and that kind of thing?
Well, I like to run, but that's only on good days. I stretch outside of swim, but that's really about it. I'm actually working on my yoga certification at the moment.
Wow.
So that's going to be my after swim sort of gig, I guess you could say.
Maybe you could host a hot yoga class up here.
Yeah, I will.
Now, yoga's great. It's great for your back, especially.
Yes.
Like if you have pain and that kind of stuff. How long have you been doing?
It's been off and on for about 3 years, but I've started to get into it more recently because of swim season being over and my career being over. I just wanted a nice transition into something, more mind and body connected.
Mm-hmm.
So
Something you can do forever.
yes.
Well, it sounds like you've got it going on.
Okay, thank you.
But the swimming is done, though, as far as meets and things?
No,
or
we
it's
still
not
have
over?
district and regionals.
Okay, so you're still going with that,
Yes.
thus the practice this afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think it's going to work out? Think you'll be a district champ again?
I really, really hope so. District champion for the 200 free was a complete surprise to me. I didn't expect to win it.
Mm-hmm.
I just sort of went in there and just, closed my eyes. I didn't really close my eyes, but I just sort of went with the flow, and that's how it happened.
Do you put it on autopilot as soon as you jump in the water in a race, a competition? Do you just not even think, you just do it?
Mostly in my long distance races, I do that. But in my sprinting, I sort of just talk to myself the whole time. But that's really about it.
I wish they'd stop using meters, and the rest of the world is wrong with the way they calculate things.
We hear that a lot.
What is that exactly? How many feet is it?
I'm like, I don't know. You count.
Well, we wish you the best.
Thank you so
What goes
much.
on other than your various activities? You've got a lot going on. Anything else you like to do, like hobbies or things like that?
Well, I like to read. I know a lot of people don't, but I like reading. I started picking up crochet again. You know, I sort of I like hobbies. I enjoy
nice.
hobbies because I get bored pretty frequently. So,
Well, it's good to have hobbies.
Mm-hmm.
To if I know swimming can get stressful, you have other
Yes.
things to take off the
absolutely.
stress. Well, we wish you guys the best for the rest of the season. How's
Thank
the
you so
team?
much.
Like, as far as the team, how do you expect? How are y'all doing so far?
We're going to do amazing. I can feel it in my soul that we are going to do absolutely amazing. I think personally, we have the best girls team. We're all pretty connected, and, you know, I just think that we're going to do amazing things.
Like, when there's a young member of the swim team, do you tell them right off the bat, you're not a record holder, you can speak to me when you hold a record?
Absolutely not.
You don't strike me as that kind of a person.
Well, thank you.
I bet you're a great teammate.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
And you have a bright future.
Yes,
And
I hope so.
Maybe you'll be teaching a big yoga class before long.
Yeah, I hope to do that.
Do you want to train swimmers someday? Like, we do clinics, or, I mean, you have the accolades now to do some instructional groups or whatever.
I actually got invited to do some collegiate athlete coaching, but I turned that down to go to ASU and stay with my family. But after swim practice, I teach already. I coach little kids to go into middle school swimming, or competition swimming. But, you know, if coach wants me there, I'll be there.
All right. Well, thank you for coming to join us today. Our Scholar Athlete of the Week, Emma Watkins, senior at Central.
Yes, thank you.
The sky's the limit. Best of luck to you.
Thank you so much.
I'm Darren Prater for Concho Sports Network.